Hello everyone, it's Dr. Neil, and today we're going to be finishing up our series on Jace and the Wheeled Warriors, that 1985 Mattel toy line, with a look at the giant monster motorized transport known as the Beast Walker. Last year I was able to get my hands on the entire Monster Mind set, including this bad boy right here. Towering above the Lightning League, we can see him raining down hell and bullying Jace. From the chart, we can see that he was meant to be a standalone character, unlike the other monster minds that had clones of themselves in the cartoon. Seeing just how big he is in comparison to the other cars, his job was to be a commanding presence on the battlefield, divvying up destruction with an array of different weapons. Moreover, his back is meant to act as a mobile transport, a feature that is focused more on in the toy line than in the show. So the first and best thing about this box is the cover art. Everything used to be painted and animated by hand back then, and it was awesome. Here on the back we have the bio and the line list and the weapon layout. And if you look over there on the right side, you'll see a beast bazooka gun. We'll get back to that guy in a minute. That's a funny story. The box is okay. It has a few bent corners and it's not as good in condition as the others I have, but I think it's awesome anyway. So on this box, I lucked out a little bit. The glue has pretty much cemented and cracked, and it separated itself from the box without damaging it. So I just need to give a little push with the X-Acto blade and it opens right up. Unlike the other vehicles, this guy didn't come in a window box. It was encased in cardboard, just like any other box playset. So the weapons still come on the sprue, which you don't see much in toys, boxed or unboxed. This was obviously a cost-saving method. I like the vomit green color. It matches everything else with the Monster Mind set. And here's the ramp that goes on the tail end of the vehicle. And the cool little pincher. This would be its unique attack weapon, like all the other cars do. You press the center button and the mandibles come down on whatever's in between them. So here's the manual and the sticker sheet. Now this is crusted, it's not, I don't think there's any stick on these stickers left. Not gonna mess with them. And unfortunately there's no comic book attached with this guy. Just the instructions. Oh, okay. here's the top. It's brain cap. Chilled monkey brains. And the little squishy monster mind here. Here's the head. Looks like the can swivel a little bit. You stick the monster brain and then put the brain cap on and you got a driver. Here's the body. It's big. Has a battery compartment. It's really tough. So, right off the bat, I'm noticing something. Here is the companion piece for the Lightning League, the Trailblazer. And here's the side-by-side from the catalog. And does everyone else see what I'm seeing? Other than the head, this is the same body, the same weapons, the same loadout as everything else. The only thing they switched is the head. Now, I know Mattel, and they love the shared tooling approach, and we can see this in the He-Man line. They all have the same pants, same arm, and they do it whenever they can. So let's see if we can get this battery compartment open. I didn't pay attention to what type of batteries it takes. And it's either D or C. I'm not sure. Let's see if there's anything. Well, I'm gonna open up the brain pan, start unbagging these accessories and characters and all the other miscellaneous stuff that came with this guy. Put him together and see if he works. So looking at the brain cap, I can see that the green was sprayed on. Got a nice gradient effect. So let's pop it on the larger head. Kind of gives a cone head look. So it has a key lock here. It's a little stiff. So let's open up the monster mind and stick him in the brain, or stick him in the head. Stick the brain in the head, right? That's how it goes. Mark, mark. Mark, 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 mark. And unfortunately, it doesn't really have a seat. It just kind of sits in there, and it will fall over and side to side. Why can't I get this? Okay. Driver, check. What else? Okay, so the pincers are attached at the bottom. That's the bottom. It wiggles a little bit. I don't think there's much travel on it. And the legs are really stiff. I don't know if I'm supposed to be forcing them. I'm just gonna put that back. I don't want to break them. And we'll stick the trailer tail, the ramp. Little butt flap. So I don't know if you guys noticed that little jump cut a second or two ago, but I went back in my time machine and found a couple of C batteries. They are not easy to get. I think the last thing I owned that needed C batteries was a boombox that played cassette tapes. Okay, now that the batteries are in, I'm gonna look for the start button and see if the legs fix themselves. Oh, it's moving, but it sounds like it's in pain. So I think I have to manually reset the legs, by itself. And as you can hear, they're crying out in pain. I guess when you've been stuck in a box for 30 years, it'll do that. I don't know which way these go. Okay, I did it upside. I did it. This is right. I'm sure of it. Yes, because this is the top. Alright, stick his head on. And I think this is it. Let's try it. Let's see if he walks. It's not bad after 30 years. You can hear the noise is extremely loud. That's crazy. It still works. I don't know if it's supposed to be making that noise. I can't find any footage of it working back when in the day. And I never had one as a kid, so I have no idea. So this guy needs all of his armaments. Oh, and here it is. The Beast Bazooka. Let's talk about this guy for a minute and why it's so special to me. So way back when, my brother and I had, our Star Wars toys. All Luke Skywalkers, of course. But it was the X-Wing pilot Luke that had it. The thing. And I know you know what I'm talking about. It was that hand. That giant gaping whole hand. What was it? What was its purpose? Why was it so big? Looking back now, I totally know why. It was a practical joke. It was meant to screw with our minds as kids. I had to fill it. I had to fill it with something. So it was the Beast Bazooka. And that's it. That's the story behind the Beast Bazooka. And I was in my 30s before I found out what the Beast Bazooka was. I had no idea what this weird honeycomb shaped gun was and why it fit into X-Wing pilot Luke Skywalker's hand. Anyway, looks like the Beast Walker is all armored up and ready to wreak havoc. So let's check one more time if I got everything. Sans the sticker. Cover your ears. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't know what it is. That's beautiful. Ouch. Oh. Now I know for a fact that I have the only working Beast Walker on YouTube. So let's get the box and the walker and the shot together. It's been a lot of fun doing this series, you guys. Hit that thumb butts button, like, subscribe, and I will see you later with something new. We'll find out. See you later.